Manchester City became a target of the UAE's sophisticated plans that politicized the sport. The 15 years association had been favorable for the club, but more lucrative for the Emirati owners. In 2008, Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed's Abu Dhabi United Group acquired City. From there on, Manchester City's fortune changed drastically. Sheikh Mansour brought challenging objectives and unlimited financial resources for City. But his intentions behind making such a big and valuable investment were questioned. The aims were undoubtedly driven by Middle East's most powerful leader, Mohammed bin Zayed. Abu Dhabi owners were using City to sportswash the deeply tarnished image of their country. They spent billions of dollars to make Man City a world-class team. It became the most expensively assembled team in history, being worth $4.99 billion in 2023.
Sheikh Mansour threw billions of pounds at Manchester City, transforming them from mediocre also-rans into one of the best, most successful teams in global football.
However, the plans to modify City with unlimited cash flows were obstructed too soon. In 2011, UEFA introduced financial fair play rules to promote financial stability within European football. The Emirati owners chose to ignore UEFA's FFP regulations and opted different ways to overspend. Millions of pounds were funneled into the club in the name of sponsorship deals from Abu Dhabi-based firms, including Etihad Airways, Etisalat, Abar Investments, and Abu Dhabi Tourist Authority. In 2014, UEFA launched an investigation into the allegations of wrongdoings by City. UEFA concluded that City incurred losses of around €180 million in 2012 and 2013, which significantly exceeded the FFP maximum deficit of €45 million allowed under FFP. Man City was found guilty of overspending and accepted a conditional fine reduced from €60 million to €20 million. In November 2018, City was alleged of breaching the FFP rules once again. A German magazine, Der Spiegel, published a report based on football leaks, which included 6 internal emails exchanged between the club's top-level board of directors.
What the emails purported to show, including with documentary evidence, is that there was disguised funding going into these sponsorship deals, that Etihad particularly, the Etihad deal in particular, was being majority funded by entities outside of Etihad.
It revealed that direct funds from Emirati owners were wired to sponsor companies, including Etihad and Abar, before being transferred into the club. The transactions from the state into City were approved by the club's chairman Khaldoon Al Mubarak, who is also the CEO of UAE's sovereign wealth fund, Mubadala. The emails revealed that negotiations between Abu Dhabi and City were coordinated by Simon Pearce, an Australian PR person responsible for managing UAE's reputation through ventures like City. City stated that Der Spiegel's report was based on hacked and stolen documents, and that it was a clear and organized attempt to stain their reputation. However, the club didn't say that the leaked emails were fake. In 2019, UEFA launched an investigation into Manchester City, citing alleged breach of FFP rules. The club did everything to obscure the investigation and was alleged of creating fog. It refused to hand over the documents and to make the witnesses available. UEFA claimed that City disguised cash injections of at least £204 million from state funds and portrayed them as money from club sponsors. In 2020, a 2-year ban and a fine of €30 million was imposed on City. However, the ban was lifted within months by the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and the fine was reduced to €10 million. In 2022, Der Spiegel revealed that Premier League was also investigating City since December 2018, majorly over 3 allegations. City pressured underage players to sign with them. The club disguised owners' funding as sponsorship payments. Man City secretly paid compensation to Roberto Mancini through Sheikh Mansour's Al Jazeera club. In February 2023, Premier League concluded that City violated over 100 FFP regulations over various occasions. It included nearly 80 violations concerning the financial rules between 2009-18, and around 30 breaches related to the club's lack of cooperation with the investigation. The charges included £30 million paid to Man City by an unknown Emirati person. After 40 years of no major win, Manchester City took only 15 years under Abu Dhabi owners to grow into one of the most loved football clubs globally. The journey reveals how the UAE fulfilled its vision, irrespective of any ethical and legal barriers. The aggressive approach, however, hasn't just been about sports diplomacy, but also the influence-building strategy. This strategy has kept politicians in Manchester silent for years over UAE's systematic human rights violations. In fact, the civic leaders allowed the Emirates to set up a soft power enclave in Manchester. The 10-year partnership between ADUG and Manchester City Council to build 6,000 new homes also indicated the extent of UAE's commercial and political objectives with the club. So, when the Manchester City F.C. raised its first ever Champions League trophy and hit a treble, it wasn't a victory for the club alone, but also for its mischievous and wealthy Emirati owners.